Let's look at our final heading, the relationship between the artist and the music recording industry. This is definitely set to change. It has already begun to do so, and possibly you're going to see very dynamic changes in the next 5 to 10 years. We're in a period of transition, an evolutionary shift towards empowerment of the individual and the artist by new low-cost, powerful technologies, which we discussed before under the first heading. And what that means is that the artist now increasingly has accessibility to systems. And when we talk about systems, let's talk about the system as it exists at the moment. For instance, an artist or a band signs a deal with a recording company who then releases their product to retail and goes through a procedure of marketing, promotion and distribution, and uses promotional tools such as radio and the power of television and the power of print media. Now, with the arrival of the internet, that entire system and structure is possibly now in question. It may have to change. Essentially, we have to look at 3 blocks that presently exist. We have the artist or the band, who is the product. We then have the music recording industry, which controls the process and the product. And then thirdly, we have the consumer, who buys the product. Now, possibly in the future, if we look at those 3 blocks again, what we're going to see is a direct link increasingly formed between the artist and the consumer. Another change is going to be that the artist is going to become more like the intellectual property, the creator, the ideas and the content, and the recording company and the recording industry is going to have to evolve and change more into a service, servicing the needs more directly of the artist and servicing the needs of the consumer in possibly a slightly more indirect way. And what we may see is a flow of power shifting across to the artist as a result of these more direct means of marketing finished product to the consumer. What we're left with now is 2 key things that we've got to consider. There are very real fears and concerns within the music recording industry. The big question is, with all this new technology and systems and availability to artists and individuals, is what are they going to have left to sell? One chief CEO, a very young CEO of one of Australia's major recording companies, has recently said that they want to totally control and own copyright outright on any deal they sign with an act or an artist until the day they die. The second thing for the artist, who's now got to look at many issues, are the questions that arise such as, how will I write? How will I perform? Where do I perform? How and what will I present? And how and what will I sell? And finally, what do the new tools such as the internet mean for me? For instance, now that all the old systems are possibly threatened and are redundant and are about to be overturned and revolutionised, I can now, for instance, present my music online. I can put my music video online. For the wisdom words of a golden sage. I can put a biography and any information about our band online. Now, in the future, if the consumer has accessibility to the internet, which is going to be very, very low cost, and sees samples of my product or a band's product and likes it, the crunch will really come when I place online an order, debit, direct mail system or whatever, where the consumer can directly buy product from the artist and the band.